Okay, first example for type 1 improper integral. Now the question is, show that the improper integral, the limit will be from 1 to infinity of 1x squared dx has a finite value, and find this value. Okay, let's try to check if this will have a finite value. So the two rules were already given. So since in here, the one that is infinite is the upper limit. So based on the rules, we need to change the infinite limit with a finite value. So we can make use of x in the given. So instead of having the improper integral from 1 to infinity of 1x squared dx, we can just have, so the improper integral from 1 to x of 1 over x squared dx. Okay, so only that. So first, let's try to simplify this one so we can integrate later. So this becomes uh, limit from 1 to x. We can write it as x raised to negative 2 dx. And then we can now apply the integration. So if we're going to integrate it, so this will give us negative x raised to negative 1. So our limit is from 1 to the x. Okay, that will be the limit. Now, we can also simplify this one. We can simplify this. We can rewrite this as negative 1 over x. So the same limit, that will be 1 over 1, I mean from 1 to x. Okay, the limit is from 1 to x. Now, let's try to substitute. Of course, same thing, same process, even though we are dealing here with some finite and infinite values. This is improper, but we will still apply the rules. So still the same. So that will be f of b minus f of a. Okay, so substitute. So this will give us, okay, this will give us negative 1 all over x minus, of course, the second one will be negative 1 all over 1. Okay, that will be negative 1 all over 1. So we can just close this one, so you will not be confused. Now, we will arrange it positive first minus the negative. Okay, it will always be like that. Okay, positive first minus the negative. Now, so this will give us positive 1 minus 1 over x. That will be the order, okay? Positive, and then the positive one will be, the positive term will be on the first. Now, so as what we had done on the starting part, we can say that as x approaches to infinity, remember that the given is infinite. We just substitute the x. So we can say that as the x approaches to infinity, so 1 over x will approach to 0. Okay, it will be approaching to 0. So since 1 over x will be approaching to 0, so we can just consider this to be 0. Okay, this will be considered as to be 0. So therefore, we can conclude. That the improper integral 1 to infinity of 1 over x squared dx will be equal to 1. Okay, this will be equal to 1. Or we can just state that it will be 1 minus 0. So final answer will be equal to 1. That will be 1. So this is considered as the finite value. That will be the finite value.